Hey guys, to react to Ice Spice and Central Cee Girl Exposed. It's expressive, and I heard about this or something, like, I guess Ice Spice, like, was with some guy and the guy had a girlfriend or some dumb shit. I don't know. All I know is I don't really care that much about Ice Spice like that, to be honest. She makes okay music, whatever. I saw the clip of the girl talking, the white girl, whatever. She's fucking annoying, I'm sorry. If I was the guy, I would fucking cheat too, because she's fucking annoying. I would definitely pick Ice Spice over her. She says a bunch of off-the-wall shit in the video. Her explaining makes no sense. In the video, she also talks about her friends dressing up as gorillas and wearing suits or something weird. I was like, what are you talking about? You exposing your boyfriend, or are you fucking, like, just venting about anything? Like, what are you talking about? But we're gonna see what maybe I didn't see the video right. We'll see what they're gonna say.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. It seems like Ice Spice and Central Cee created some drama around their latest single. Now they dropped their new song together called Did It First. And prior to releasing this video, Ice Spice was parading around the town with this UK rapper Central Cee, and they've been stirring up rumors that they are dating. Now, funny enough, Central Cee's ex-girlfriend Madeline Argy put it on blast that he was linking up with Ice Spice behind her back.
Guys, imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted up with Ice Spice in Chrome Heart. I didn't even actually get to break up with him and he's already with the next girl. He gave me not even like 12 hours notice before he was being filmed in Chrome Hearts with her. The flight from America is 12 hours. She was already on the fucking plane. This is 4 days until my birthday. When I saw him in her comment section like that, I tweaked so bad I was gonna put this screenshot on my story.
I want to pause this video and read what he messaged her. He said, "Come home, I still love you. You should caption your next post the same as Ice's." And the rest of it got cut off, but basically he was trying to pacify Madeline after she saw him commenting under Ice Spice's post.
I thought rapper boyfriend was at least considerate enough to let me have my birthday week, and then I see them at the club on the 6th of July. My birthday's on the 7th. This man has since emailed me, called my mum, tried to follow my friends on Instagram. You get the gist. So it wasn't that much of a surprise when I get a call from his team, and it's a girl on the end of the phone saying, "First and foremost, I'm a girl's girl." So his team is calling me, trying to convince me to have a conversation with him. And they're trying to tell me like he had no control over this. And I'm trying to get the point across. It doesn't matter if he had control or not. Why the was I told 12 hours before it happened? I'm going insane because all I'm seeing is comments being like, how could she condone this? This is so embarrassing for her. Like, why would she let her man act like this? Guys, I never agreed to this. No one told me. Okay, now that we got the logistics out the way, I have to laugh. When I got sent this story 5,000 times, me and my friends were dying. We thought Ice Spice must have found out that he played me and beat his fucking ass. That's the only reason he would have one shoe on. And then he escaped, and that's why he said you only live twice. Then this guy put on his broadcast channel, "No Madeline slander shall be tolerated." Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to?
Now, what I pretty much got from all of this is nothing but a huge publicity stunt, okay? I think Ice Spice and Central Cee's relationship is a publicity stunt. Madeline herself put it out there that Central Cee likes to play PR games. In fact, when they were dating, he tried to conjure up dating rumors with another girl. So Central Cee is a mess. He's a mess, and I think all of these stunts are for him to promote his new single with Ice Spice called Did It First. And Ice Spice is obviously in on this too. I think she feels like she has to create a little drama because she is releasing her album Y2K soon. So she's kind of stirring up some drama ahead of her album release. So this whole thing to me is just a publicity stunt. Now moving on, I want to talk about Normani. I did say I was going to talk about some of her interviews that I saw where she talked about her old management, and I'm going to get into that a little later on in this video. she did release her debut album Dopamine, which I really, really, really like, but her album just hasn't been getting the love that it should. Her label RCA has really fumbled her rollout. They haven't really put much effort into promoting her at all. They didn't even allow her to release her music videos yet, and she already recorded a few videos for her album, but the label has been holding the videos hostage for some reason, and I just don't understand why, because it could have helped her rollout. But personally, I think RCA is just not invested. And I kind of got that feeling that they weren't invested when Normani revealed that she had to pay $1 million out of pocket to fund her own video for Wild Side because the label didn't believe in the song.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot that I had to
You had to put up some money for
invest
it?
my own.
That's right. Invest.
Yeah,
music video.
Yeah, alone. But I believe in
So
what
it's
I'm
over $1
doing
million
and-
budget, huh? That's crazy.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
How
So it's clear that the label is not giving Normani a budget like that, and I think they won't really start caring about her until her music starts trending. But as of right now, it seems like they're not really invested, which is unfortunate. I think Normani deserves better, but I understand the industry is very hard, and if you don't do what the label tells you to do, if you don't make the music the label wants you to make, and most importantly, if the music is not performing in the way the label wants it to perform, then they will withdraw their support. And I really do like her album, and I think eventually people will catch on and appreciate it, but the songs are gonna have to grow organically because the label ain't doing nothing to push the music, so the people have to do it. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about some of the interviews that Normani did. I found them to be quite interesting. She did an interview with Terrell. Shout out to Terrell. And she also did an interview with Zach Sang. And she opened up about her week rollout. And she also said that her old management played a role in a lot of her setbacks, which I found to be quite interesting.
Would you say for your debut album that that the promotional pieces, that everything came together exactly how you wanted?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
What would you have done differently?
It's hard to answer that question only because I feel like there's been so much prior to even the rollout that has kind of affected the outcome and like the result of. I think that we were doing the best that we could with the cards that we were dealt and what was given. A lot's changed from the beginning of the process when it comes to this album up until now. In terms of the business, on my behalf, things could have just been handled more responsibly.
That's honest.
And then things happened that were just kind of inevitable in terms of like my team switched, which was for the better, by the grace of God. But in real time, like it didn't feel very good, especially with trying to put this album out and that feeling like yet another roadblock. But there's been so much resistance, I feel like, on this process for me, which makes this moment even sweeter and mean more, just because of everything that I feel that I've had to endure.
A lot of life.
Yeah.
A lot of adult stuff and family heavy stuff, yeah.
Yeah. My mom diagnosed with breast cancer, and then the following year, my dad diagnosed with prostate cancer. A lot of things shifted, team changing, a lot. So I can't necessarily say that the journey looked like what I envisioned, but I'm grateful for it because I feel like I've learned so much. And so for me to finally get this project out, like there's been plenty of times where I'm like, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, is this gonna happen?
You didn't think it was gonna come out?
There was a lot of factors.
Yeah.
A lot of factors.
Like what?
It's logistics. It's a lot of things like behind the scenes, and like management was a really huge part of that.
Totally.
For me, you know, right in the middle of everything happening. So I think that also kind of felt like yet another setback. But in hindsight, it was the best thing that could have happened to me.
One thing that Normani echoed that stuck out to me a lot was the switching of her management teams. Now, for those who don't know, Normani actually used to be managed by this guy named Brandon Silverstein. He has this management label called S10, and he partnered up with Jay-Z's management company, Rock Nation. In fact, he's still doing business with Jay-Z because a couple of months ago, he was out there in Japan doing business with him. So he's actually one of Jay-Z's business associates. And this was Normani's manager. However, he wasn't a very effective manager for Normani at all. She missed a lot of opportunities. She missed tons of opportunities to actually perform. And also, she had a Tommy Hilfiger deal that fell through. And there was just a lot of things that just didn't go right when she was under his management. And I don't really know the ins and outs of everything that happened, but Normani's producer, Tommy Brown, actually put this tweet out and said, let's be honest, some managers kill careers. The mentions were very interesting because a lot of people said he was talking about Normani's manager at the time, Brandon Silverstein. So there is this belief that Brandon mismanaged Normani's career for a long time. And I did end up finding some information on him that was very disturbing to me. In fact, Industry Blackout actually put Brandon on blast for cussing out and berating one of his young black clients.
Hey, you! Bro, I have tens of millions of dollars. I'll sue you. I'll fucking sue your artist. I'll fucking sue your artist's father. Sue everybody. I'll sue the label you signed to. I'll sue the fucking publisher you signed to. So shut the up. Shut up, you little Shut the up!
Do y'all hear how unhinged this man sounds? I mean, can you all imagine
It's a mental fucking
what
health.
he must have been doing behind the scenes and how he must have been handling Normani's career if he's acting like that? Now, the Industry Blackout gave more details about his rant in this long post and said that he was cussing out a teenage artist. And the songwriter Tiffany Red actually spoke to the artist's team, and she called.
I'm sorry, I know this not over yet, but you do not need to fucking be talking to nobody like that. And also, teenage artists, that don't make it right. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, get some anger management classes. Or get some fucking, another career. Because you cannot mentor people talking like that. What the fuck?
Called out Brandon Silverstein as well.
This is giving unhinged. This is giving, maybe you should invest in some anger management. This is giving, I do business like I think I'm a
fucking anger management. Get
mafia mobster or some shit. This is how I negotiate. By making threats to 23-year-old and 16-year-old kids and try to ruin their dreams if they don't do what you want, right? So I just got off the phone with the manager who he just spoke to like that. He's 23 years old. He manages a kid that's 16. 2 young black men from London, okay? At this point now, the kid doesn't even know if he wants to do music anymore because of how Brandon is treating him and speaking to him. And the manager is just saying, hey, my client's not happy, trying to, negotiate because, they're in business with Brandon. And this is how he responds. Don't put your page on private now, Brandon.
You! You! Bro, I have tens of millions of dollars. I'll sue you. I'll fucking sue your artist. I'll fucking sue your artist's father.
This crazy man was managing Normani. Now, can you understand why it took so long for Normani to get an album out? Can you understand why her business was all out of whack? Because this guy was managing her career. And I'm side-eyeing Jay-Z for still doing business with him. I really am. But yeah, that video was very disturbing, and it says a lot about Brandon Silverstein's character. And he seems to be pretty connected too, so I wonder if he has had any effects on Normani's career behind the scenes. I wonder if he kind of ruined her relationship with her label RCA, or I wonder if he kind of hurt her reputation. I don't know. You just never know. With his type of temperament, anything could have happened. But I am glad that Normani left him. I'm glad that she signed with a new management team. She's currently being managed by Lydia Azrat, who is responsible for Doja Cat and Coco Jones' success. And also she's managed by Brandon Creed, who manages Charlie XCX, Troye Sivan, and Ariana Grande. So just last year, she signed to this new management, and within a year, she was able to get her album out finally. So that lets you know that her new management team has done more for her within 1 year than her old manager did for her in 5 years. So Normani has dealt with a lot, I will say that, and she still is not in the best position with her label RCA, but I think her and her team are going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and they're going to kind of have to move like they're starting from scratch. They have to build from the ground up. It's going to take a lot of effort, but I do think it will pay off. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this video, but I'm gonna go Normani. I can't say her fucking name. You know who I'm talking about. The girl they just talked, the black girl in the video, the one that is singing, whatever. I didn't know this was her situation. I feel fucking bad for her, honestly, because not only has she's been releasing stuff, and none of it is even, I mean, even the debut album, like, what's the song called? The one she released? Motivation? Yeah, that one. It made some type of waves a little, but it wasn't even really, I think she even said herself she didn't want to do it, or she didn't really care about it that much. So yeah, I feel kind of bad for her. She's had some career, some lows, honestly, but and then being managed by that fucking crazy guy, I feel fucking bad for her, yeah. Like, but she's still releasing music, she's still being resilient, which is fucking amazing, because she, like she said in the video, she lost almost 2, well, she didn't lose them, but I mean, parents getting diagnosed year after year, like, what the fuck? Ooh, that's fucking tough, I can't imagine. But with the new album she just released, I haven't really heard any songs from it, but I know it hasn't gotten a lot of good reviews. It's gotten mixed reviews. It's not like all bad, but personally, from the looks of it, from what I've seen from the album cover and all that, I feel like it looks like it could be good. I would give it a listen, I guess, eventually, but that manager talking to the fucking clients like that, the 16-year-olds, what the fuck is wrong with him? He needs some anger management. Fire his ass. Why do people like that that stuff makes life feel so corrupted. People like that have all this money, all this stuff, and they're terrible fucking people. But some of the good ass people, they suffer worse than these people like this. They're fucking evil. And like, talking to people like that is fucking crazy. Like, that's not enough professional. I can't fucking talk. That's not professional at all. Like, what the fuck is your issue? Like, and I don't know if he's racist, which should make it even fucking worse. Who knows? Maybe he fucking is, and he just doesn't like black people. I don't know. But, fuck no. Fuck no. Who's making all that fucking noise outside? So annoying. They choose to do it right now. I'm doing video. But anyways, yeah, he's fucking crazy. He doesn't deserve any of that money. It's him saying you can sue people. Then you fucking sue him for PTSD and trauma. What the fuck was that? And then the whole Ice Spice thing and whatever the other rapper's called, it looked like fake publicity. It looked fake as fuck. I'm sorry. The girl in the video also was talking like a robot and talking so fast. I was like, first of all, if you're upset about this, what person talks about it with so much like excitement and has all these tabs and all these notes? Like, this girl's trying to get like fucking clout off of being cheated on or some weird shit. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, just fucking be normal. I don't like her vibe. She seemed really annoying, honestly. Like, she was like getting a laugh out of it. Like, she's gonna fucking make $100 to the bank. That it was Ice Spice that was who she was cheated with. And then and if it is true and Ice Spice did do that, wow, what a surprise. She's a shitty person. Oh my god. Like, a lot of these celebrities aren't shitty people. It's pretty obvious at this point. And it's publicized like almost all the time. There's people just don't really care. They just still worship them, I guess. But if it is true, I don't really give a fuck. I'm sorry, I don't. The girl in the video that was trying to expose him was making it like a joke, and she seems really annoying, so she probably had something to do with that cheating, or I don't know. She could have been as toxic as the fucking other guy. I don't know their relationship. I don't care, honestly. I'm not condoning him or agreeing with him or something. Like, cheaters are fucking stupid, and why are you cheating? Like, why are you even dating them? I don't understand that, but yeah, I don't really care about this situation. But this one with this artist, yeah, I feel bad for her. She had to go through this, a lot of shit, and I have a lot more respect for her, knowing that that's like all the ins and outs, and then to still release an album at the end of it all is like, that's honestly being really resilient. And then my last closing notes is like, that's why I don't really like, I don't know, these like big mainstream artists. Like, it's cool they get all these views, they have all these like good deals, and they make all this music and it gets all these hits, whatever. But there's artists like this that they try to release shit and they get screwed over by their own management because they just don't want them to succeed. And it's like, you sign them just to fucking screw them over is like crazy. And then all the money that the artist makes, it don't even go to them, of course. It'd be going to management and advertisements and all this other shit. So then, even if the music's good, some of them don't even make all that fucking money. It just all go, pretty much they barely make any. And I'm talking about like the smaller artists, because some of the big artists, that happens to them too, but like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, I'm sorry, like if they're missing one thing to promote, if they're missing like one ad deal, it's not the end of the world, because I'm sorry, I feel like they can literally like fucking sell their hair on eBay and like get $1 million, but like, I don't know, it's easy for them because their name's everywhere, but it's harder to, you know, rise up and even start to get that type of mainstream attraction. But anyways, yeah, that was my thoughts for this video, and I'll see you on the next.